take, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, anytime. Okay, go.
On April 12th, I was in Lynchburg. My plan was to fly to Charlotte and then fly to Charlotte to Tulsa. So I made it to Charlotte, and then there was crazy storms, so we got delayed and the flight ended up getting canceled.
Alright, so here's the story thus far.
Richmond at 10:02.
I left Lynchburg this morning thinking I was ready to go. Got to Charlotte safely and soundly. Charlotte didn't go so well. Anyway, ended up here in Chicago. Now I'm just sitting around waiting to get to my sweetheart back in Oklahoma. However, one chain of events that was better was I found an Italian beef place, much to Renata's dismay. She'll probably be very sad, but look at this. Anyway, sometimes our God takes a turn. Turns out to be a turn for the better. Coming for you, Renata.
I woke up that day actually like super early to have a call with someone before school, and then I just went to school and I was teaching that day like normal, and I didn't think that Blake was coming at all. I actually the night before started to get really sad because I was just like, everything we're doing this year is separate from each other and I just miss Blake so much, and all of these like memories were apart. And throughout the entire day Friday we were talking, and I kind of just like let him know how I was feeling, and he was being so understanding and was like, I'm just studying and just we'll be okay, you know, just stay strong or whatever. And little did I know he was in the airport all day like fumbling through flights and crazy things, just trying to get to me.
I was supposed to get in at 1:30. Plans changed, got in at 11 p.m. So I made it to the airport. Mom and Dad and Bailey all picked me up. They got me all mic'd up, got me ready. They lost my luggage, so I got to wear Brandon's clothes. It was a great time. But anyway, I made it down to the banquet, found Renata. She was nice and surprised. Everyone was screaming, super excited.
So he showed up at like the end of banquet, and we got in the car to leave, and he gave me the final letter of his like series of letters that he had been writing since like Valentine's Day. And I then got suspicious and I was like, okay, this is what's happening now. And he had made this video that kind of just talked about like steps in our relationship and things we've learned. And as the video played, we were driving around to these different spots that we had quite a few memories at.
We went to 2 different spots. We went to Turkey Mountain. We got to hang out there and reminisce on the good times that we had there. Here we are at Turkey Mountain. We made it to our first stop. Renata, do you know what we're doing?
No.
Why are we here?
We're going to different places.
Yes, so what does this one mean to you?
We hammocked here a lot.
Yeah.
Different conversations here. And
Yeah.
talked quite a bit.
And you can see
I
downtown.
collected bugs here.
You can, yeah, there it is. You can see downtown. We're not shivering, it's cold out here. Anyway, we made it. Hello, next one. Then we got to go to a bank, a really big bank parking garage in Jinx. Where we used to watch sunsets and hang out there. Here we are at the Jinx Bank. We've made it to our second place. Isn't it great, Renata? Look, the flag.
It is. It looks
the flag. Oh no, the flag. What would you like to say?
But we're here and it's cold outside.
It is cold outside, but we're here.
But we haven't been here in a long time.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part
yeah.
here?
No, of the bank.
The American flag.
The flag, or looking at the beautiful, empty Arkansas River. On to the next. It was just a really fun time. Then we finally ended up at my dad's office in the back. There was a ton of lights hanging up. They had some candles on a little pathway, Renata's pathway to her future. They had some flowers sitting on a bench and a blanket because it was like 40 degrees outside. Then I played a little piece, sang her a little song. He played I Will Always Be Yours by Ben Rector. And the last few verses of the song, he had like written his own lyrics that kind of were like for our relationship. And the last line of the song was, will you be my wife? And I think by like the 10th time he sang it, I was like, I realize this is happening right now. Then I got to ask her the question that's gonna change her life forever. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous, or boastful, or proud, or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable. It keeps no record of being wrong. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up and never loses faith. is always faithful, endures through every circumstance. Now, that's a lot of lists. That's a lot of things to keep. It's a lot of things to keep straight, you know, and it's going to be difficult. And I don't know that I'm always going to be able to do it, but I promise that I'll always be striving to try and exhibit that love that I just read to you for the rest of my life. So I hope that you would exhibit the same. But with that being said, Renata, will you marry me? Keep it on. There you go. How's it fit?
Now we're engaged, and we're just ready to start the rest of our lives together.